King Saul is seeking his life. Remember, our man David is a man after God's own heart, but he's going through what seemed to be a no-end, no-win situation. David has already been anointed the next king of Israel by Samuel, but maybe he wondered if God remembers that. Do I need to remind you that just because you're saved and sanctified and have more dreams than all the Old Testament prophets put together, that is no promise to the end of your troubles? We have it all figured out. When we grow up, we get married, we have 2.5 children, we have a house with a little white picket fence and a Dalmatian in the backyard, and we're living healthy and happily ever after. But that's not life. That's a Disney movie. Life shows up. Life with its lows, its impacts, its frustrations, and effects. The man you marry turns into a couch potato. The woman you marry wakes up with no makeup. Sickness comes along and takes you for a ride. Finances disappear. Relationships disappoint you. The kids turn their back on you and God. And now you've rebuked it. You claimed it. You cast it out. You lay hands on everything you know to do. You've sent money to your favorite TV evangelist. You've done everything. But you're where David is now. And you come up saying, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever?" Before anyone can say no Christian ever felt that way, it's worth noting that many in the Hall of Fame in Hebrews 11 did. Look at the scriptures. Job said, "I cried out to you, God, but you do not answer. I stand up, but you merely looked at me. You turned on me ruthlessly with the might of your hand. You attacked me." Job says this attack is personal, God. The psalmist said, I say to God, my rock, why have you forgotten me? Why must I go about mourning, oppressed by the enemy? And then the weeping prophet Jeremiah in Lamentations 5:20 says, why do you always forget us? Why do you forsake us so long? Even the great and steadfast apostle Paul had some bad days and lonely nights when he testified. We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we were despaired of life itself. Indeed, we felt we had received the sentence of death. Those words, think about it, church, are from people in deep trouble and despair in our scriptures. Those who walk with God can certainly go through times of deep pain. There's an ancient phrase for that experience, and it's called the dark soul of the night. Those words go all the way back to the 16th century Spanish mystic St. John of the Cross. Over the years, the description of a dark night of the soul has been used to experience of severe spiritual desolation, almost a sense of abandonment by God. So bad, so dark, so much in despair. Where is God in my pain right now? And curiously, David doesn't answer his question with an answer. On the turn of a dime, it's as though he skips verses and jumps chapters to a conclusion that is truly a declaration of faith. When he answers, he says, I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, for he has been good to me. I wish I had some saints like David up in this house this morning, that after your dark nights, you can come out singing, God has been good to me. The fact is, all of us should be able to testify, God has been better to us than we have been to ourselves. Can I get a witness on that?
Yes.
The second truth of this psalm is so striking here. While David is young, he's viral, he's peaceful, he's attractive, his life is full with God's presence. He's not immune from life's problems, crisis, and pain. No matter who you are, regardless of your spiritual state, you are not immune from life's problems. The time will come when trouble will fill your horizon. and darken your view and push you to a brink of decision or change. We call that a crisis. And we all face crisis of some kind or another. Crisis come and crisis go, welcome or not. The real question is, at that point, how will you, as a believer in the Most High God, weather the crisis when it comes? Every crisis we face will become a turning point in our lives for better or for worse. Those who have laid everything at the cross of Christ, we should, and I say we should, have a better perspective, a better outlook for those times. For we have to believe by faith that somehow, some way, all of these things are working together for my good and for the glory of God. Amen. I didn't say that it would feel good, but it will work for our good, and only by great faith can you grab hold of that promise. As we look over the life of David, we see that his life is always going from crisis to crisis. And we quickly recognize the fact that he only made it because of the grace and the presence of God in his life. We glean a gemstone fact about the people of God. You've heard me say it before, but here it is again. We, as the people of God, we get anointed in trouble. When life happens, that's when the anointing kicks in and pushes us up into the next level of faith and glory and into the winner's circle. Now, let's be realistic about life, church. If Abraham, Moses, Isaiah, Ezekiel, John the Baptist, the disciples, Isaiah, Jesus, and even the great apostle Paul faced crisis in their lives, why should we feel that we should be exempt from crisis as well? Now, David testifies to us 3,000 years later. He said, many are the afflictions of the Lord, of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them out of them all. Out of some of them. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, Lord, but the Lord might deliver a few of them. No, he said, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers them out of them all. That's right. Jesus gave us insight 2,000 years ago when he said, these things I have spoken to you, that in me you will have peace. In the world, he said, you're going to have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Now, if you belong to the Christ, and when failure and crisis come, just know, just believe, church. Just receive this. God is going to get you through it. Can I get a witness on that? When trouble comes your way, be comforted in knowing that God is